What's up everyone, my name is Jarrett. I'm with Wiki Nights at the University of Central Florida, and today I'm going to be asking students what they spent on textbooks and how they feel about it. Let's find out.
I would say I spent about like $100 this semester. It was like $3 for my digital English textbook, but I had to pay like $70 or actually $80 for an access code from a math class.
I believe I spent about $150. So about 30 of those dollars went to Calc 3 for the homework program. The rest of it went towards engineering economic analysis.
I spent about 110, I think, somewhere around there.
There was one poli-sci class that I had to take for my previous degree, and I spent like $250 just on textbooks for that class because I couldn't source them anywhere else.
I would say around $250.
I would say anywhere between $200 and $250 on textbooks.
The English class, like it was a bit lower price, so it's like kind of acceptable, but the math one, it was just plain silly. Like every other program is like included because the school gets it licensed, but I had to pay $80 just to get access to his platform that we're required to do all the assignments on and exams, all that stuff. It's just not fair.
$250 can be a tremendous sum for someone else who's, trying to couple things together. Like it's essentially a month and a half worth of groceries if you live alone.
Have you heard of Open Educational Resources, or OER?
I've not. That's the first time I've ever heard those.
So Open Educational Resources are basically textbooks and homework assignments that are published by professionals in the public domain.
Okay.
So that's basically what we advocate for, trying to get professors and faculty and administrators to consider those alternatives than, for example, the paid versions. And again, they're mostly a lot of the same quality of the same book.
Okay, sweet. Wow, wait, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, actually, last semester in psychology, intro to psych actually, I was using OpenStax, which is one of those. We had the textbook through here and it cost $9 and it was actually pretty good.
Why do you think faculty members don't use OER more often? About 19% use them at UCF right now.
I'm sure that every single faculty member has their own reason, and I don't want to generalize. But if I were, I'll say it's because convenience. Yes, we can blame faculty members for saying, oh, you have to pay $100 for homework, but essentially what they're doing is that they're outsourcing to stuff like Pearson and McGraw-Hill, because they themselves don't get paid enough and they don't have enough time to fully prepare the classes. You have to remember most faculty staff here are both educators and researchers. And again, they don't get paid enough and they work 50, 60 hours a week easily.
I think some professors would like to go with established textbook companies, and some of them might have to in some cases. These companies are really large and have lots of resources like homework programs, so some might do it for convenience. Of course, unfortunately, these textbook companies decide that their books are worth over $100.
Well, I think it's probably because they're not aware of how many resources out there, because I'd say OpenStax is a pretty good start, but also probably because textbook companies want to keep on lobbying to get people to keep on staying in their industry and all.
Do you know what you might have spent that money on otherwise?
Probably food, or I would have saved it.
Honestly, I would save it because I don't think scholarships for me cover summer semesters, which I got to take each year, so it's good to save up money for those at least.
I guess it could be considered discretionary income insofar as, maybe going out or maybe groceries.
I could pay for an oil change for my car, gas. I could pay for a lot of things that probably would have made me happier.